Baruch atah asherah anat malacha ha'olam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu li'tatif l'tzitzit. Good morning. How are you all doing? Thanks for tapping the screen. I appreciate it. User 758-387-6301-285. Thank you. What a name. What a name. Good morning. Good morning, friends. So, we're going to pray for the next 20 minutes or so. Exactly 20 minutes. We're going to pray. We're going to say some old words from a variety of sources. From the book of Deuteronomy. And from elsewhere. I'm going to say old words. Because I find it comforting. And hopefully you'll find it comforting too. Hopefully. I hope that's why you're here. So, we'll start with the Shema. The word Shema means listen. It's Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. It goes like this. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Listen, Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Listen, Israel, God is one, the God of the north and the God of the south, the God of the Jews and the God of the Arabs. They are all the same God, Echad, one. Vahafta et anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודייך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאהוד על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בעיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Good morning, Knox. I'm glad that you finally moved, and that your life has some more stability than it had, hopefully. It's really nice to see you. V'chaya. Ki v'chayu Elohecha el ha'arz asher nisbai levatecha levram neizcha chol Yaakov לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית, ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילאת, וברות הצווים אשר לא עשת, כרעים וזיתים אשר לא נתת, והלכת ושבת, הישמר לך פן תשכח את ירא אשר תשכח מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. What has changed? Oh gosh, so much has changed, Bonnie Bon Wee. There's a war that's broken out. Did you know? Some might call it a genocide, and I wouldn't disagree with them. What am I saying? When Yahweh Eloheinu brings you into the land that he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to assign to you, great and flourishing cities that you did not build, houses full of all good things that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant, and you eat your fill. Take heed, pay attention, take heed. You do not forget Yahweh, who freed you from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. Right? Remember that you live on stolen land. That's what the Deuteronomists told us 2,500 years ago, after they had reoccupied land that they had stolen from the people of the land. And, they said, remember you live on stolen land, don't forget it. Because if you forget, and you do not take heed, and you neglect the remembrance of what Yahweh did, Yahweh will take it away. It's a threat, right? If you steal land, it can just as easily be stolen from you. That's the moral of the day. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, shelo ashani isha. I repeat the name of Yahweh. I repeat the name of Yahweh, who did not make me a woman. Almost all religion is used for power, and all religion is used for power, Bonnie. All of it. It's basically just a structuring of power. In fact, I've become convinced that many, if not most, conceptions of God are just basically concentrated social power. Right? Even Buddhism. Even Buddhism, right, is a means for concentrating social power. Right? And sometimes you concentrate social power and it does good things, right? People live more comfortable lives because of concentrated power, creating innovation and wealth. Concentrated power does what it does. It manipulates the lives of people, sometimes with their consent and sometimes without, usually without. And that is just the way it is. Baruch atah Asherah, Anat Malacha Ha'olam, Asher Yitzaret Ha'adam B'chachama Uvara Ve'o. I repeat the name of Asherah, Anat. Here's Asherah, who made me with many openings and cavities. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Am I wearing the headscarf because I am religious? Yes. This is what I wear when I pray. Hey Andrew, I'm happy to see you too. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people come in here and say, oh my god, I haven't seen you in months, even though I'm on here every frickin' day. Like, it's, an algorithmic tragedy. I don't know, like, it causes me no small grief, right? The fact that I get that comment so frequently. So frequently. Like, it's, you also haven't seen me in months. Yeah, like, it's, I wish I knew what to do, right? Like, keep on putting in the work, but the work that I was doing a couple of years ago is not producing nearly the same results as it is producing now. And it makes me really sad. Like, it makes me, like, deeply sad, because I don't know how to connect with you all anymore. But here I am. Here we're connected now. You and me, and the other people that are here in this moment, we're here together, so I guess it's okay. But yeah, I will have to quit TikTok next year, given the results that I'm getting right now. I will have to quit because it's just not sustainable to put in all this energy, given the results that come out, and it is what it is. Yeah, I'll miss you too, Will. I'll miss you too. I'm not quitting just yet. I'm gonna try for at least a few more months. But it hits me emotionally really poorly. Like, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Doing this work is hard. It is not gratifying most of the time. Most of the time it makes me feel very lonely. So it goes. I'm glad to hear that, Andrew. I should do what is best for me. You know, I wish I knew what was best for me. I wish I knew, right? Like, what would be best for me would be to get different results. But that's not something I can do, right? That's something you all can do, right? You can produce different results. I cannot. You collectively, my Sarapotial friends, can do that. Yeah, I don't want to quit, but I may, because I don't think I can actually do what is required of me to make a living on this platform. And that, it's really scary. But anyway, should we say some prayers? Let's say some prayers. There is a notification thing when I go live, Andrew. I believe there is one native to TikTok, but certainly you can check out the link in my bio and join my Discord server, and I post every day when I go live. And at least that brings Will in. I don't know about the rest of you, but yeah, I do post on Discord when I go live if you want to join. Yeah. We're here together now, right? That's good enough. Yeah, check out the link in my bio. There's notifications on Discord. You can also check out my Patreon. Patreon is a good way to support me. Anyway, you can send gifts. Let's sing a song by Edward Sharpe about prayer. This tends to be a favorite. It goes like this. I don't want to pray to my maker, no, no. I just want to be what I see. Not just who I am, but the pink and golden land and that wide, wild sky over me. Help me to the sun. Hey, I'm looking everywhere. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray, and it's not much good to talk, better to walk it. Woo, not much good to take, better to give. We are done, forgiven, and forgotten of our sins, and I promise you, my friends, all that dies will live again. So, pardon, God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer, and I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray, we don't want to pray. Pray, Allah made love, and Yahweh made hate. Asher made good, and Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love, and Yahweh made hate. Allah, God made, but I don't want to pray to my Maker. I just want to be feeling free. Not like in a book or leaves of trees that shook from a word that means only not a thing. No. Pardon. God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer, and I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray. Allah made love, and Yahweh made hate. Asher made good, and Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love, and Yahweh made hate. Allah, God made me. No, Tiffany, I'm not making this up. I'm singing a song that was written by a different artist, an artist that came before me. And I like their work, so I sing their songs. It's as simple as that. So we're going to conclude today. We're going to conclude today with Kaddish. The word Kaddish means holy in Hebrew, or Kadosh, rather, means holy in Hebrew. And it has really deep roots. Good morning, Kayla, right? So here we have the Canaanite goddess Kadesh, right? This is a drawing from the Egyptian occupation of Canaan, approximately 3,500 years ago. So Kadesh was a goddess, and her name made its way into the Hebrew language to mean holy. And over the course of many, many centuries, the Kaddish became associated with death because of a mandate that your children and your children's children and your children's children's children and your children's 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 children should all be glorifying the same divine name that you glorify, even if it cannot be said. Because to say it is to blaspheme it. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. So Kaddish is a prayer of grief. It came to be a prayer of grief. A prayer of mourning. And since this catastrophe began, I've been saying Kaddish for Gaza. Although, honestly, Kaddish should have been said for them every day for the last 75 years. So it goes. So it goes. Violence begets violence. Genocide begets genocide. Death begets death. Suffering begets suffering. But no one has lived a life without suffering. Not a single human, not a single cat, not a single tree. Nothing in the world that has ever been alive has lived and not suffered. So maybe the best we can do is just acknowledge that suffering exists. Some suffer more than others. And we can be here today together and note the suffering that is in the world and accept it and be here anyway. Be here anyway. Hey, Polly Pocket. Nice to see you this morning. It's been nice to see you so many mornings. I'm glad that you've come back around. Is it because you've had a child again, right? Is this like a maternity practice? Like when you have a small child, you are on TikTok more? I don't know. I hope your kid's okay. So, let's say Kaddish. Kaddish goes like this. Vid Gadal, Vid Kadash, Shema Rabba. Bialma Divrachit Heviam Lichmal Chite Bechayachon of Yomechon of Chayid Kolbe Israel Bagala Vizman Karif Imru. Amen. Yehe Shema Rabba Mivarach Lialam Almei Almaya. Yit Barach Vishtabach Vit Bar Vit Ramam Vit Naseh Vit Adar Vit Ale Vit Allah Shemei de Kudisha Berechu Leila Min Kol Birchata B'Shirata Tush Birchata V'Nechem Ata Diamiran Bialma Vimru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chaim Alina V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru. Amen. Ose Shalom V'Mamav Huya Ase Shalom Alina V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru. Amen. Ose Shalom V'Mamav Huya Ase Shalom Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael V'Imru, V'Imru, Amen. Thanks for joining me today. I like seeing you too. I'll be here tomorrow to say these words again. We will acknowledge the suffering that is in the world again. And until then, I hope you don't suffer too much. Thanks, I like your hair too, my gay friend. I do it to attract the lesbians, it's true. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for joining me for this little morning ritual. It really does mean a lot to me. Even though it's hard, like even though whenever I log on I feel I feel doubts about my ability to sustain this line of work. Can't wait to see you again, Andrew. It's nice to see you. Yeah. So, go out, be gay, do crime, and, make sure you're living a life that you like, okay? Alright. I love you all. I'll see you later.